Welcome back to MinuteRips. Did I ever mention that I collect old pens? Also, love grabbing them at estate sales. Let's go ahead and actually visually mark off that Shut the Box challenge. We have 14 donations to go. Let's mark that onto the next page. 14. That's how many donated packs. No, it's not 14 because we've opened 2 already. So that takes it to 13 and scratch that off. 12. Okay, so we have 12 donations to go before we mix in the newer donations. Let's go ahead and put that up here. Why? I don't know. Just to remind us what we're doing. I'm going to cover up this address. This is a box from The Past is Alive. He does breaks every other Tuesday. Turn Back the Clock Tuesdays. His format has changed a little bit this year, where he's alternating between what he calls big boy breaks and complimentary breaks that were donated by somebody. I haven't gotten in one of his breaks this year, but last year and maybe before that a little bit, I was participating on a regular basis, but I am a hoarder style collector. So what I do is I participate in breaks, and then I never end up opening the packages because I kind of want to open the packages on film. There was a point where I gave him a little extra money and asked him to start throwing in some extra packs beyond what the results were, so that I could turn them into mystery boxes. And it looks like this is either one of those or one of the ones where he just threw in extra stuff as a surprise. So we have whatever these are. And then we have some packs that he put in there, 94. Almost tempted not to rip this because I love the fact that they used these. It's called an embossing tape writer is what it's technically called. Love that font when they use it in design. I have a collection of those embossing tape writers. That's 94 Series 2 Stadium Club. Then we've got the Leaf collection, the Leaf set, 1993 Series 2. We have 1995 Dimension 3 Major League Baseball cards Series 1. Are those going to be 3D something? I don't think I've ever seen those. And 94 Fleer Ultra. Great, great packs. Thank you so much, John. We're going to get to those. And then I have 2 packs that I pulled out of the newer additions from things that I've added to the selection from this year. 2025 Heritage and 2025, the flagship collection from my Costco boxes. So we got 6 packs total, and then the results of whatever this break was. He's usually going after sets that have great rookie cards or special inserts. Let's see. First of all, if anybody can recognize what set this is. Okay, here we go. 1999 Major League Baseball Topps Stars Checklist. So Topps Stars, I guess, is the set. Let's start reading names. Juan Gonzalez. We've got the checklist. Rusty Greer. Oh, sorry, Rusty. Busty Greer, because I just busted him. Kenny Lofton. Craig Biggio. Barry Bonds. Gabe Kapler. Randy Johnson. Got another checklist. Javi Lopez. Nifi Perez. Probably said that wrong. Bobby Say. These are, what year are these? before I was doing baseball, so forgive me for mispronouncing the names. Roger Clemens, Michael Barrett, Todd Helton, another checklist, Marlon Anderson, Greg Maddox, Eric Young, Nomar Garcia-Parra, Alex Escobar, Fernando Senignol, another checklist. Oh, that's okay. So, all right. So it looks like this is similar to Topps Gold label, where they have different classes. So you have the checklist where you would check off each. So there's a base, a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star, I guess. And then not all of them have a 4-star. Not all of them have a 3-star. Is that how that works? Okay, that's pretty cool. Moises Alou. So how do we know how many stars? Okay, it says 99 1-star on the back. Is that what that means? Oh, so some of the sleeved ones are probably the addition. Oh, so there's a 41 2-stars. Okay, got it. That's pretty cool. A lot of parallels. Albert Bell. That means you could just keep ripping these and still not have everything. Troy Klaus. Troy Glaus. Oh, it also says there's the 3 stars at the bottom right there. Okay, got it. Cool. I like that. Brian Jordan, Darren Erstad, another checklist. So the way John usually does his breaks, if you guys aren't familiar with them, is he breaks them into stacks. So there would be 4 participants if there are 4 stacks in the box, or if it's an unusual box, maybe 3 participants, and you get everything that's in the stack. Alex Gonzalez, Jose Canseco, wrong team though, Sammy Sosa, Eric Davis, Kerry Wood, Chipper Jones, Frank Thomas, another checklist, Derek Jeter, Mark Mulder, Andy Ashby, that one's like a foil, Albert Bell, and Juan Gonzalez. Didn't we start with Juan Gonzalez? Was that the first card? Yeah, first card in the stack was Juan Gonzalez. Second card in the stack was a different version. Okay, so that's no stars. This is 2 stars. It looks like it's the same photo, but they've zoomed in. Fascinating to study that set. So much going on there. Oh my gosh, they're slippery. They're getting away from me. Saved it, almost. Holy smokes. You know, when cards are sleeved up and they start to get away, it just gets very slippery. Okay, so that is the break results from that box from The Past is Alive. Now let's get into these packs. Let's do the packs that John sent first, and then we'll do the random packs that came out of rolling the doubles. 94 Fleer Ultra. Thank you so much, John, if you're watching, for working with me on my crazy idea of turning these boxes into bonus videos. Really appreciate the extra work that you did finding these packs to put in here. Looks like these are stuck together. So let's see, or maybe just a tiny bit. Okay, just a tiny bit of it was stuck together. So we have Danny Maselli. Oh, that's the back of the stack. There we go. Look at that. Much better looking. Jose Rijo. Wayne Kirby, rookie. Trying to get these off without pulling too hard. Mike Piazza, right there, showing that he has the ball. We have Andre Dawson. You can watch this on double speed. I know I'm a slow talker with lots of pauses. We have Bob Tewksbury, Dean Palmer, Bruce Ruffin. You can hear them separating, but they don't feel stuck enough to be doing any damage. Cecil Fielder. Feels like right around here is the area where they're stuck. Phil Hyatt. Mike Jackson. Wade Boggs. Paul Sorrento. Brett Butler. And there's the first one we saw, the back of Danny Miceli, rookie. Alrighty, next up we have 95 Dimensions 3, Series 1. So I'm kind of expecting these to be 3D. Let's see what we have in this one. Yeah, it's definitely a 3D and feels like there's some kind of something going on with the surface on these. Andy Bennis. So they've used a lenticular technology to make it look 3D. And there's something on the surface. It's a little bit weird looking. It looks like wax stains, but it's not a wax pack, so not sure about that. I think they could use some work on the 3D effects that they're going for. Tony Gwynn. Fred McGriff. Robin Ventura. And Jim Edmonds. That one's not bad looking, actually. Yeah, okay. On this one, I can kind of see what they're going for with the 3D. See, like behind his head right here, how that background person disappears behind his head. I can see it. I think they pulled it off better on this card than on the others in that pack. The Leaf Set 1993 Series 2. This is a big, thick set. How many cards are in here? 18 cards. Cool. All right, let's... Oh my goodness. Trying to spare your eyes and mine from having to look at my cracked up, dried up, chewed up hands. But sometimes the gloves make opening packs a little difficult. Joe Carter. I like these. I like the foil. Embossing. It is embossing, but what would you call it on a diploma? I can't remember. Dave Hollins. David Cohn. Mark Guthrie. Oh, is that 2 cards? I hope I haven't missed one. Yeah, looks like so far nothing that was stuck together, but these are 2 that are stuck together. Okay. Mark Guthrie. Paul Molitor. Tony Fernandez. Craig Lefferts. Pete Incaviglia. Eric Davis. Dante Bichette, Harold Baines, could have been a Harry. Oh, I like the back, how they do these little hometown pictures, I guess. On the fast track, Ivan Rodriguez, Corey Snyder. Yeah, they have like little hometown pictures on the back of each. Turner Ward, Chris Sabo, and his glasses. Brian Smith, Jack McDowell, and Manuel Lee. Alrighty, next up we have 94 Series 2 Stadium Club. Love the design. That's I am not a sealed box collector, but I actually am working on getting all 3 series from that year in a sealed box. The one that I have was fairly cheap. The other 2 are significantly more expensive. Looks like we have some sticking, which is, I guess, expected for that era. Frank Castillo, Mike Timlin. Ooh, it would be nice if I had some foil vinyl tape to put in my tape writers. That's something I always got in trouble for playing with when I was a kid. It wasn't something to be played with in my family, I guess. Daryl Kyle, could have been a Derry. Let's take these 2 that are here, separate from the rest. All right, no, don't be too stuck. I'm kind of afraid to see what's going to happen to the face of these 2 cards. Yeah, there's paper loss up here from being stuck together. You can see it. Hey, hey! Zane Smith. So this is what the gold, I guess. Daryl Kyle. 2 of them. And then you can really see how this one has the paper loss and that one doesn't. So, yeah, and a lot of it over here also. All right. Next we have two more. Okay, put those there while I work on these. This is the slowest baseball card opening. It's like trying to watch me break open, trying to watch somebody break open slabs with only a file. Billy Ripken. All right, no complaints. Lee Tinsley, MLB debut, ML debut, Major League. That's also in the tape writer font, lowercase letters. Fascinating to find when they have different versions of the wheel that goes into Barry Bonds. Well, Bonds. That's Barry, right? There we go. Barry! The red zone. So that would be when you build up your set, they had these cards that go at the front of each little section. That's pretty cool. Love the design of those cards, even though it's not a player. Didn't know this was going to take 16 hours, right? You can do it. I think I can. All right, Greg Vaughn. Oh, tons and tons of paper loss on those. Wow. And Kevin Mitchell. Wow. What a shame. So much paper loss on those. Both of those are great looking images right there. I'm not really a condition collector for my Gary! Gary Gaetti. You guys already saw that before I said it, so hopefully you were ready and took your earplugs out. Wes Chamberlain and Gary Gaetti. I'm not a huge condition person when it comes to my personal collection, so that kind of stuff actually doesn't bother me personally that much, but I know that it bothers some other people. 2025 flagship collection. Almost done with this. Oh, not too bad. It's only been 20 minutes. Of course, the expert breakers and influencers would have had this done in 5 minutes tops. Yordan Alvarez, Zach DeCenzo with the 2 Z's, DeCenzo. Rookie card. Love the thickness on these. Wilson Contreras, Javier Baez, and Fernando Tatis Jr. Yeah, definitely love the thickness on these cards. And then Heritage. What did I get on the Heritage? Some of these came out of the Costco boxes, and some of them came from a mega box, right? Is that what I got? All right, we got a shiny one coming up. That's pretty cool. Kevin Alcantara, Will Smith, Drew Romo, Gleyber Torres on the Tigers, George Springer, Jake McCarty on the Chrome, Gabriel Moreno, and Salvador Perez. Alrighty, so between the Shut the Box Challenge and this morning's Minute Rip, that's what we got. So let me know which one is your favorite. You got to pick one card as your favorite to put in the highlighted spot. Go back and watch the whole thing 3 times. Thank you, John, for all the extra work you put in creating those as mystery boxes instead of just my break results. That was actually the inspiration to create this extra challenge and these bonus videos to share with my viewers. So thank you so much for that. And see you next time. That was not even a sour note. That was just a frog in my kazoo.